Alright guys, here we are. We got another One Punch Man chapter. Had one last week, we had one this week. It's one of those redraws as well. Be 196, I believe. So far it's been pretty interesting. Last time Blast had revealed that he knew about Satoma's fight with Garo. I don't know how much of it he knew, but I wonder if we're gonna get more of him. We might get it. Maybe get some more information about God from Blast. Maybe he talks about Envy Void this chapter. Let's go ahead and look at it. 196 as a Fubuki cover. We like those, looking pretty nice. One and Murata. 196 is threat. Okay, begin one. Flash. Hey Blast, enough about my disciple. Flash already starting off being ridiculous. Just stop it, Flash. Okay, tell me about this god you've been fighting. That's what I came to ask about. Blast. Then silent. If you're thinking about joining the fight, then forget about it. Someone like you would die against God for sure. Oh, so Blast really just like, no, you ain't strong enough to fight against this guy. You are too weak. I need the strongest of the strong, and you can't do it. Blast, it obviously is not gonna like that at all. Are you saying that I'm weak or something? You don't get ahead of yourself just because you snuck up on me one time. I won't be satisfied until I get to shower that god in slashes. Why? Why are you being so weird about this? That's hilarious. Blast like, nope, you ain't joining the fight, dude. I'm benching you. Alright, it's a long story, but oh, I'm good then. Sometimes it wants nothing to do with it. And here we go. Because of those annoying upperclassmen, I was able to draw connections to pieces of memories from the village I was in. Satama, I said I'm good! Monako trying to. There. Okay, Flash going to the background, looks like. Ninja village with the god cube shaped village. This village was a training facility for the highest class of assassins. It was located deep in the mountains, accessible to ordinary people because of the barrier put around it. Yes, indeed. Alright, we get a little flashback Sonic and Flash. When me and my friends sneaked away from training to explore the underground levels, that's when we saw it. Royal Enshrined Cube, the facility which could only be modeled after it. And sleep inside a recovery device. But that man is the village founder who barely even looked human, alias that man. In this one, he looks a little bit kind of the same as the chapters before. A little different, more scary looking. I wonder if they're going to change his appearance at all. We'll see. If we assume that he was also someone that was granted power by God, everything starts to make sense. In order to produce and ship first-class assassins, the village puts youngsters through hellish training. Oh my god, this is going on way too long. If in reality it was a front for organization for God, it would have been an efficient way to produce minions for God. Have I gotten it right, Blast? It looks like he's been listening. And he speaks. I can sympathize with your feelings, but nevertheless, I cannot accept your help. What? That man. His name is Envy Void, and he's my partner. Okay, so they're keeping Envy Void. Nice. He looks the same. So is he thinking... Oh, he's probably just trying to protect Flash. I don't really know. Maybe he just doesn't want Flash to kill him because he wants to keep him alive. He fell under God's control during our search for the cubes. If he hadn't failed, those youngsters wouldn't have tragically had their lives taken away in the village, and there wouldn't have been so many assassination attempts. It's a problem that I must take responsibility for. So he just doesn't want Flash to have anything to do with it. Your partner was used as a pawn by the enemy, and moreover, you let him get away. That's a harsh way to put it. Little fight between them. Originally, he and I were equally in ability, and since he was given the power, he had a big advantage, but I gave him a serious wound that would take him 15 years to recover from. So when they were fighting, the guy got the power and he had a big advantage over Blast. Blast got a lucky hit or something like that. Even so, he escaped. You hesitated because he's your partner, didn't you? Oh, stop. Not a good thing to hear about. That's S-Class. Hear about the S-Class rank 1. Forget it. I'll find out about God on my own. Blast. Oh, no. Flash. You stay out of this. He ain't gonna listen to you. You can't just tell him his whole mission is to fight this guy. You can't just tell him to stay out of it. What do you want to do about your partner, old dude? About that. Mrs. Sitch, we're ready for the experiment. Oh, experiment? Do you want to watch? I came here today to observe it. Okay, so we're going to go into the little experiments they had with these monsters, see if they can turn back to human. Experiment initiating. Given this shock treatment. Experiment with the separation of monster cells. Yes, you saw it on the news too, didn't you? These are the athletes who were turned into monsters at the martial arts tournament. They're candidates for the test because of the resilience. They are just getting blasted by this stuff. Neutral activity impulses are unstable. We are in the danger zone. This is bad. Turn it off. It's like it's not working. Monaco. I was never human to begin with. So there's no point in doing that stuff to me. So I'm not gonna, man. Yeah. So it was a failure. Then the bear guy, please continue. I chose to become a monster in front of all the kids watching my dojo. If we don't do this, they won't be able to show my face to everyone back there. Please. So he's just he wants to turn back a monster. Separation of the monster cell has begun. This is promising. Okay. Just as it was stated in Sylvain's report, the key to rescinding muscleization seems to be in the psychological state. Right, Blast is very interested in this because he needs to turn this guy into human again. So you want to turn your partner back into human, huh, old dude? Let's call him Blast that time. I don't call him dude every time. You can't even tell if there's any humanity left in them. Even after performing such a tremendous experiment, we can only pray in the end. Is he the kind of person who can be even captured alive to begin with? This Flush is talking to Blast. Blast senses something. Oh no! What's Blast about to do? He's freaking out. Puts the infinity symbol together. He's going to teleport the whole Heroes Association. He's doing something with it. He's got this event horizon. It looks like a black hole with a city inside of it. What's he do? Teleports them. And were they getting attacked with something, or what was going on? So Blast saw something, sent something, he teleported them, then brought them back. Weird. The ground got... What just happened? Oh? This is Void's Dimension Blade. Seems like he's fully recovered now. I am confused. Did Void do something? I guess this is his way of greeting us. How are we going to deal with something like this? Dimension Blade? Don't tell me this is one of his techniques. Yeah. God, what happened? So Blade, the boy did something. Blast saw it coming, teleported them to safety before the two situation went down. Saitama turns to Blast. You think you can win, old dude? Well, I'll figure it out. I haven't just been playing around either. Saitama. That looks like Tatsumaki. Uh-oh, Tatsumaki? What's she doing? Ooh. Next chapter, we're gonna see Tatsumaki? Well, I'll figure it out. I just haven't been... That last part is kind of very confusing. Blast, I guess Empty Void has made a move. Likely he is there. Something about the translations. End of chapter. How interesting. I'm gonna be very interested to see what other people's reactions to this is so they can explain it. But I'm liking this so far. I'm really liking this a little bit more than the original one. A lot more stuff, especially with Blast. This one seems like Empty Void is already a lot more powerful than he was before. He did something. Blast teleported them and teleported them back. So he benches Flash, says, no, you ain't gonna be any part of this. I think he's gonna try to recruit Saitama though. They did the experiments, looks like. They did that. Empty Void did some attack, blast, teleporting away, and then Saitama ends up seeing Tatsumaki. I wonder what she's doing. She find some the ninjas or something like that? I'm very excited. And we're probably gonna get one in another 2 weeks. I feel like we could get one. But this whole thing with Blast, teleporting, like, no joke. Did over the whole association with this black hole thing. Wow. Okay. Great to see Blast in this. That's so fun. He literally told Flash, you can't win in here. And so Empty Boy keeps his name. Sweet. Gosh, that's so funny. Okay, 196. Redraw is done. Wow, this is going really well so far. I can tell the battle is going to be absolutely crazy. But we did learn that Blast, when he was fighting Empty Void back then, he wasn't more powerful than he just had a good serious wound that took him 15 years to recover. What kind of wound was that? Anyway, what will happen next? Tatsumaki. I'm kind of excited to see her, what she's doing. Saitama is like, he's more into this than he normally is. Interesting. We'll still get to see how much Blast remembers from Saitama and Gaara fight. Maybe a lot. If he can do this type of stuff. This is Void's Dimension Blade. What does that mean? Of the end of dimension for I'll have to watch videos on it. Anyway, thank you guys for going on with this with me. Hopefully we go in 2 weeks, maybe next week, when we'll see. I haven't had any type of confirmation about it, but very cool, very cool. All right, I will see you guys later.